I'll call the meeting to order, and we'll begin with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the meeting in person and those joining us online on the live stream. I'll preside over the meeting this evening until a board president is elected. So beginning with oath of office, I'm moving beyond that item because there are none at this time. I'd like to ask for approval for conflicted interest forms, the annual forms for Travis and Lori Shepard and Christy and DJ Sigler. So I'm asking for approval, please.
So moved.
Second, Chelsea. I'll be here down there. All those in favor? Any opposed? And abstain? Thank you. All right. Next, compensation review for the board for the year. First, I'd like to just update. Every year, the state kind of alters these amounts and what's allowable. There was a significant change this year. It changed to that board members can receive up to 10% of the lowest starting salary of a district teacher. For us, that would be $4,610 for their service, plus a per diem. The per diem maximum rates would be $150 and $75. However, I'd like to make a recommendation, and this board has kept these rates the same for many years, and I'd like to make a recommendation, and based on your feedback, keeping it at the $2,000 a year instead of that higher state rate, and keeping it for $130 for regular meetings and $70 for special types of meetings.
I make a motion that we leave it the same as it is this year.
Second.
Second by Travis. All those in favor? Any opposed? 7-0. And now this moves down to the officer portion of tonight's agenda. So I'd like to open the floor for nominations for president.
I make a motion that we nominate Amy Pettit for president.
Thank you, Mary Lynn.
Second.
Second by Pat. Any other nominations? Then closing nominations. Do we have a motion on the floor then for Amy Pettit for board president?
So moved. Second.
Second by Travis. All in favor?
Congratulations.
I can vote for myself.
Yes, you can.
I think
No
I'll do a pretty
opposed.
good job.
So 7-0. And I will happily hand that over to the new board president, Amy Pettit.
So we'll continue with the slate of officers. We'll take any nominations for vice president.
I'd like to nominate Cheryl Miller.
Okay. Have a nomination for Cheryl Miller. Are there any others? Hearing none, we'll entertain a motion to accept Cheryl Miller as vice president.
So moved.
Motion by Travis. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Mary Lynn. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Next, we'll open up nominations for position of secretary. Do I have any nominations?
I nominate Pat Sullivan.
I have a nomination of Pat Sullivan. Any other nominations? Hearing none, we'll entertain a motion to accept Pat Sullivan as secretary for the board.
So moved.
I have a motion by Kurt. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Chelsea. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Welcome back, everyone. So next we'll go down for appointment of treasurer and deputy treasurer.
Yes, and I would like to recommend Philip Marsh as treasurer and Myra Fishvote as deputy treasurer.
We'll entertain a motion to approve those two nominations.
So moved.
I have a motion by Pat, second by Mary Lynn. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Next, we'll entertain some nomination for executive secretary.
Yes, I'd like to recommend Deb Johnson as executive secretary. I'm struggling my words.
So moved.
So I have a motion by Pat. Do I have a second?
Second.
second by Cheryl. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Welcome back, Deb. Woo! You want to keep going?
Yep.
Start with the board meeting schedule.
I'd like to recommend the board meeting schedule for 7/26 through 6/27 as presented in your packet.
We'll entertain a motion to approve that schedule as presented.
So moved.
Motion by Cheryl. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Kurt. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Legal counsel?
I would like to recommend Jason Judd as our local counsel.
So moved.
Motion by Travis. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Cheryl. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. ISBA Legislative Liaison.
I'd like to recommend Mary Lynn Whitcomb for that role.
Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Motion by Pat. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Travis. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Mary Lynn, you were up, right? Or do you want to abstain? Want to vote for yourself or abstain?
Whatever I'm supposed to do.
Either one. Just tell us what, just for the
I
record.
don't want to vote for myself.
Okay, so then one abstain. 6, 1 abstain. ISBA Policy Liaison.
I'd like to recommend Pat Sullivan for that.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Motion by Travis. Do I have a second? Second by Mary Lynn. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Now we're down to authorizing presidents to appoint. You want to talk through that?
Yes, if someone would like to make a motion, you could authorize the president to appoint individual board members to the committees or representatives to various organizations.
I make that motion.
A motion by Pat. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Cheryl. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. So next we'll come down to committees. These are appointments made by the president. So we'll just run through these pretty quickly. The Essential Services Committee representative will be Cheryl Miller. The Area Plan Commission appointment will be Travis Shepard. The North Vernon Redevelopment Commission representative will be Pat Sullivan. And the Jennings County Redevelopment Commission representative will be Cheryl Miller. All of those remain unchanged from last year. So next we have consent agenda item on the agenda. So we'll entertain a motion to accept consent agenda items as presented.
So moved. Second.
Okay, I have a motion by Kurt, I have a second by Travis. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. So now we'll ask if anyone is present who would like to speak with any item on the agenda or any other topic.
My name is George Manson. I'm here for royalty riffing for the Sand Creek Elementary project.
Okay, great to have you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, I think is that farther down on, great, we'll hang in there for a minute.
That's fine.
Yeah, thank you. So next we'll go down to old business. We have, this is it, right? The
This is it.
2026 Sand Creek Roofing Contract Approval.
Yes, our low bidder was Royalty Roofing at $300,398, and I'm asking for approval.
Okay, we'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Motion by Travis, do I have a second? Second by Mary Lynn. Any discussion? Is there anything else you want to add?
Not really. I mean, unless you guys have any questions pertaining, about us or anything. I mean, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions, but.
Might be we can take just a couple of minutes. It might be a good time just to share a little bit about you and or your company. And it's recorded, it's all live streamed, so it's a little bit of marketing for you too. So.
Well, my name is George Mance. I've been with Royalty Roofing since 2008. Royalty Roofing has been in business since 1986. We are a very large commercial roofing company. We actually do AutoZones, O'Reilly's, Cracker Barrels, Pilots, several different commercial roofing projects nationwide. In fact, those I just listed were their sole roofing So we have several different locations across the United States, and they just keep buying more, actually. So, we're happy that we can provide you guys a service here in our hometown. Glad we were able to help you guys. I'm very familiar with the project. I estimated the project, so I know what's in store for what needs to be done, and we look forward to working with you guys, and hopefully we can put a smile on all your guys' faces when we finish up. But I know who I need to work with and where I need to go forward after this. But do you guys have any questions for me?
Just want to say it's always nice when we can get someone more local to work with us. So thank you for bidding the project. And
we have 16 ripping crews, and they're all out of Seymour. That's just Seymour's location. We have Florida and Michigan and Wisconsin and Minnesota, and there's ripping crews that we have there, but there's 16 out of our Seymour office, and we'll be sending obviously one of them over to complete the job for you, and we look forward to getting it done.
Great, thank you.
George has been in our community a long time, like a lot longer than 2008. I said, you've been in our community a lot longer than 2008.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. I used to be, back in the day, I worked with Andy and was a reserve deputy here for a little while. And me and Andy's known each other for quite some time, actually. So we don't get to see each other very often, but I think I just saw him. I saw you at a restaurant or something, wasn't it?
Travis.
Oh.
Try again.
Travis. Anyways, yes, I live in Seymour, Indiana, so unfortunately I don't live in the county, but there's no doubt in my mind that we can take good care of you, and you guys are going to be satisfied with the decision that you made.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Anything else you guys need from me?
No,
All right. Well, I'll move forward and getting everything done for you guys.
thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. So we do have a motion, we have a second. After discussion, all those in favor? 7-0. Next, we'll go down to new business under programs, false reporting K through 12 student handbooks addendum.
Yes, I'm asking for approval for an addendum to the handbook. It's what we discussed in the work session. It would be something we would like to share with parents immediately, and we would send a parent square, and then we would add it to the physical handbooks next year.
Okay. Again, this was something that was discussed in the work session. Does anyone, I will entertain a motion to approve this as presented.
So moved.
I have a motion by Pat, second by Mary Lynn. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Next, we're down under professional staff. We have some recommendations.
Yes, please. Asking for approval for career increment master teacher stipends to be awarded for the 26-27 school year through 2030-31 to Casey Ernstis and Sarah Prince. Also asking for approval to employ David Sheffett III as the new Jennings County High School Family and Consumer Science Culinary Arts teacher.
We'll entertain a motion to approve those recommendations.
So moved.
Motion by Cheryl, second by Travis. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. So next we'll go down under support staff recommendations.
Just have one this evening. Asking for approval, please, for Kendall Wildy to be employed as the Jennings County High School assistant softball coach.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Motion by Travis. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Cheryl. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Now, under finances, we have some donations. And we're missing Philip tonight.
Yep, I'm going to do my best, Philip. Asking for approval to accept these donations for Hayden Elementary, Ed and Lisa Beely, $4,000 for student lunches or any kind of student assistance. Cynthia Chambers, $200 for student lunch debt. Jennings County Community Foundation, $200 for student snacks and the student care closet. Jason Skaggs, $300 to use for any student assistance. For the Jennings County School Corporation Hope Food Program, Wesley D. Jones, $150. For the Jennings County High School, Jennings County Pilots, $1,000 for winter formal. Keenan Castetter and Family, a large box of food items for the food pantry. Las Chalupas Restaurant, $797 to the Jennings County High School faculty PBIS. Mother Bear's Pizza to the Boys Volleyball Club, $175. Jennings Church of Christ, $200 for the Panther Pantry. Sherida Bergmeyer Moore Fund, Avenue of Flags through the Jennings County Community Foundation, $200 for Panther Pantry. Texas Roadhouse, $103 to the Jennings County High School faculty PBIS. And for North Vernon Elementary, Sherida Bergmeyer Moore Fund, Jennings County Community Foundation, $200 for student snacks.
I'll entertain a motion to approve those donations as read.
So moved.
I have a motion by Kurt. Do I have a second? Second by Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Next, we're not down under operations. We have a resolution.
Yes, the first resolution is for the Southeastern Career Center to adopt a new operating agreement. This requires all member school district school boards to unanimously approve, updating some language, which would also allow new members to join. So asking for approval of that first resolution.
We'll entertain a motion to approve as presented. I have a motion by Mary Lynn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Cheryl. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Next resolution?
The second resolution is also for the Career Center, and that is to add Madison Consolidated Schools as a member. The addition of Madison has several financial advantages for Jennings County schools. One is that they have a buyback amount of $598,000, and that reduces the other corporation members' financial obligations for some facility needs. It also helps keep the tuition cost at the Career Center steady by helping stabilize enrollment. I would note Jennings County Schools has had stable to increasing enrollment at the Career Center, but that's not been true for all member corporations. So asking for approval of that resolution, adding Madison as a member.
Motion by Pat. Do I have a second? Second by Chelsea. Any discussion?
I have a question about that. So if any school pulls out of that, it costs them $500,000 to get back?
So there is a buyback amount, but that's dependent on different factors, like
Okay.
what their enrollment was when they left, how long they were gone. There's multiple different factors that go into it.
So how long was Madison out, do we know?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but it has been some time, but it is less than 10 years.
Expensive for a year, though. Okay.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? 7-0. Next, we go down under relations. We have an MOU.
Yes, I have several MOUs. The first one is between the University of Indianapolis and Jennings County Schools, and it's for an internship in special ed. It's just a standard agreement when we have internships.
Entertain a motion to approve. Motion by Travis. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Kurt. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0.
And the second one, it's another standard agreement for student teaching. It's an MOU with Indiana Wesleyan University and Jennings County Schools, and this one is for counseling.
Okay. Entertain a motion to approve. Motion by Chelsea.
Second.
Second by Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0.
And the
Awesome.
last one is an MOU with Indiana State University and Jennings County Schools.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Motion by Cheryl. And a second. Second by Mary Lynn. Any discussion? All those in favor? 7-0. Which brings us to the end of the agenda.
One quick other, I want to celebrate all of our staff, but I really want to celebrate our high school staff, students, and parents this evening. I was able to bring to you last year exciting graduation information. The state just officially released the next year. We've had continued improvements. We were as close as you could get to 96%. We were 95 when you could round up, but it's awfully close. So I think it was 95.6.
Tried to get.
I thought it was 9.3.
Yeah, I think it was
We're trying to look for
95.93. I mean, we were so close.
Yes.
But still, To put that in perspective, that outpaces a lot of other public school corporations in our region. And in our region, we have the highest rate of poverty, and yet still really knocked it out of the park. And that is not a one-time thing. That's not a one test. It is 4 years of hard work from parents, from kids, and from staff. But the way that's happened is by meeting the need of each kid and trying to find solutions when each kid has a struggle or a barrier. So I can't say enough about the work that the high school is doing to engage kids and keep them engaged, and we are just so very proud of them. So just wanted to publicly recognize that continued hard work.
Well done.
Thanks, Melissa.
You're welcome. Very good. Hearing nothing else to come before the board, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Pat. Do I have a second? Second. Second by Cheryl. All those in favor? 7-0. Meeting adjourned.